Lagos girls don't want to eat that one, no. They want to eat pasta glio.
Why do you want to eat
carbonara pasta?
For 25k.
You understand? They have to show their nails they did for 15,000.
I'm telling you.
They will now do I did it with the Instagram caption. I didn't sneeze, but I decided to bless you.
Wait, this sounds so personal. Do you know somebody? Call names. Call names.
Like,
Hello, viewers! The reason why I'm shouting is because this is the new season of Allure podcast. I mean, season 2 of Allure podcast. And guess who's the host of this season? Just guess. People should guess. It's a lady in red here. It's me, Adiara. So you guys are watching. Is it ghost that will come in? Is it ghost? No, it's me. My name is Adiara, and I'm the new host, of this podcast, Allure podcast. And the theme of this season is typical Nigerian. Basically, we will just be talking about everything Nigerian. You know, being a Nigerian is a full-time job. I mean, am I lying?
Correct.
Actually, it's exhausting.
It's something we did not even sign up for.
It's exhausting being a Nigerian. But
being a Nigerian is a full-time job. So that's the theme of this episode, this particular season, the typical Nigerian. And today, our first topic of this first episode is Lagos restaurant review. And I brought two amazing people that have been chopping the whole food in different restaurants. Walking up and down. Yes, Fash Daddy.
It's Fash here.
I mean,
Fash is a big man, no.
I mean, you're not lying.
You dey see, he don't accept her with his full chest. And I've got Francisca, Plaintainmouth. She has eaten plantain. I bet you if you go to any restaurant, they don't have plantain.
You leave.
You stand up.
Before, that's waste of my time. Just kidding anyway.
So before we move on here, you know the topic is Lagos restaurant review. So we're going to read tweets here of people talking about their experience. Are you ready to drag?
A little
bit. You
don't want
to be nice on the streets.
I mean,
so somebody said that there are some bills they will give you in Lagos restaurant. You will almost ask them to put off the music so you can see the bills clearly.
My dear.
VI. All the restaurants in VI. No, this one we're not going to call name, but if you know yourself.
but I actually have something to say about that though. I feel like just cut your coat according to your size.
Lagos girls don't want to eat that one, no. They want to eat pasta glio.
Why do you want to eat
carbonara pasta?
For 25k.
You understand? They have to show their nails they did for 15,000.
I'm telling you.
They will now do I did it with the Instagram caption. I didn't sneeze, but I decided to bless you.
Wait, this sounds so personal. Do you know somebody? Call names. Call names.
But
it's
true.
true.
Go to like an expensive restaurant in the island. Why would you? Maybe for example, you come from mainland to island to eat
from mainland to island.
Spaghetti bolo. That's their popular.
The one that has the beef,
strawberry daiquiri, and maybe brownie dessert.
They not give you bill.
Maybe if they decide to even eat a full meal, some of them might just go for maybe just burger or chicken and chips.
I know, right?
But if you said they will snap. They will snap.
They will just let's not go there. Let's not go there. Another one. Another one said, I came to eat in your restaurant here and you are charging me for tray. There's nothing you will see in Lagos restaurant.
For what?
Tray.
I've not heard that one.
They do it.
Yeah.
We know if you hear the restaurant name.
See all those restaurants in VI. I came ready for you people.
In VI. On the island especially.
That
Island generally.
It's like immediately you see plants on the roof of a Lagos restaurant. Get ready for building. The aesthetics are getting
You're paying for aesthetics, dear.
Why am I paying? I came to eat. You are telling me to come and pay for it.
I just want chop.
Again, typical Nigerian girls. Like, why? I just want to eat. What's my business with aesthetics?
With the whole dress, it's chicken and chips they order.
Yeah.
Right. You'll not snap pictures.
They'll take pictures.
1,000.
That picture will last for like 3 months.
I beg you. People should not come for me. She said it to Plaintainmouth.
Yes, Plaintainmouth. So let's go into the deal of the day. Lagos restaurant review. Our first question. Can you tell us a bit about your experience, background as a restaurant critic? How did you get started in this line of work?
So
who should we go? Ladies first.
First of all,
yes.
I feel like
Francisca.
maybe we just have like one restaurant critic
I agree.
in Nigeria. The rest are food bloggers.
Woo!
I agree. No, it's not shade
It's
now.
not-
No,
but
it's not shade.
Yeah.
No, this topic here, we should not lie.
You're
Yo.
saying
It's
food
not shade.
critic.
Yeah.
On my food critic, you have to know about food, not just
It's
because
like food journalism. It's
exactly. You
Thank
have to,
you.
like,
Yeah.
because people will come based on my experience. Because I worked with a food critic, like the present biggest one in Nigeria. That's Ope Famake. I worked with him. So based
I
on-
thought you went to Babcock to drag my school. Don't worry, leave that
Why
another
will-
day.
why will people
Why are
give
you
him
giving
egg?
him egg to
But we
peel?
been eating it for how many
They are
years?
giving him
We are
egg to
good like
peel.
that. You know, you shall know you chop am, you chop am.
So based off my experience with like working with him, like the period I worked with him, I'm like, food did this world, man. Not just rice
Actually.
and pasta.
Yeah.
You need to be knowledgeable about food.
Yeah.
Some basic food, not even basic, like etiquette, chefs. Like you need to know your way around. Like there's some things that you just see on the menu, like pronouncing. You it's not only rice and chicken, jollof rice. Like for example, now buffet. Some people till date, some people will be like, why should I spend 20,000 naira on buffet? It's waste of time. But you don't know that that this buffet service strategy. That's why even as a business person, you have to be strategic.
Yes,
Right.
you
Why
one
will you be
head.
eating eba?
Exactly.
Eba in buffet.
Or
Yeah,
rice.
so they
Just
just
like, no, I don't want seafood. But that's where your money is going.
yeah.
And money is going to all those expensive meat cuts. What do you call rib stick and all those
Lamb
you-
chops.
Lamb chops. You will gonna be taking juice. Oh, mo juice rely.
Eh, it's like you came prepared.
So how did you start?
I mean, I started off like I officially started in 2021, but like before then, from uni, I was just like, I like food. I'm like a foodie,
Yeah.
so I'll just get smaller brands from school. I just tell them that,
Okay.
okay, just send me your food. You
want
don't
to-
even need to like pay me. I'll just make videos for you. And I since then like I just found out that people just identify me.
And they appreciate,
Yeah, they
yes.
appreciated my value
Yeah.
and they just stop.
Fash daddy.
And they're like, I can just wake up one morning and they just be like, recommend so restaurant, recommend,
Okay.
and from there I feel like, I think I can do this thing
Yeah,
and make money
it
from
work.
it. and-
Yeah.
What's up, make him
No,
worry?
no worry, no worry.
Make him worry.
No worry.
I really enjoyed it. So yeah, what's your experience like in Lagos restaurant review? I want to go first too because I have something to say. I said I came
think
prepared
I should go
to drag you.
I
Dragon,
mean,
generator dragon.
it depends. It depends on where you are.
No, I mean,
mainland.
wait, I've not even finished.
Okay.
I mean, bad food.
Okay.
Restaurant that will tell you to dress somehow, like you have to dress.
I have something to say about that one too.
See that one there?
I
I'm
have
ready for
something
you
to
people. Bad
Like she body
ambience and manager. And one manager that will come and
Some
tell
of
you
them
that.
are very
You know,
rude.
someone that will come and tell you, you can't take pictures. How much have you spent? I really want to. I came ready for. Let me quickly say this. So my friend told me this story. Yeah, she said she went to a restaurant with three of her other friends. So including her, that is 4. So when they went to the restaurant, they ordered cocktail. You know, our cocktail that will bring out smoke.
Yeah.
So she now
It's giving.
wait. She now
Island
ordered
vibes.
now. Wait now. She now ordered before waiter came. They wasted time, eh. So she now said, okay, let her and her other friend, let's say one of her friends, go to the toilet to take pictures because the toilet has this nice, ambient. So she went there to go and take pictures. So the two of the other friends at the table here were like, oh, let them come inside too and take pictures. The manager came and told them, hold on, where are you going to?
Yeah.
Toilet is full. In fact, how much have you people spent that you want to go and take?
On
Wait
top-
now, at the end, now let me finish the story.
Especially
At the end
everywhere.
of everything, wait. At the end of everything, when they said they should bring bill for because they got angry
Okay.
when my friend went back to the table. They now explaining themselves. I see what happened. The manager came tell her that they cannot go to the toilet because toilet is full. And how much have they spent that they are going to take picture
Yeah.
in the toilet? They said let them calculate be 70K. 70K is a small money.
Wait,
It
do you
is
want
like
do you
it
want
is-
to call names?
No, let
No,
them go
no,
call
I'm
them,
not
but they
Jano.
know. But if you know who I'm talking
Cause-
to, you know.
You know yourself.
70K, you are telling me she booked and she left. She just paid the money. 70K, that
She paid
means
the money.
how much is
That
one
day, you
drink?
people will know I come
Cocktail.
from the trenches.
20-something K.
We're gonna wound each
And
other.
you are telling
We're
me
gonna die there.
how much have we spent? So only 70K no be better
We'll show on
money.
Insta
It
blog.
is.
Last,
Wait,
it's my community that will contribute money to.
Yeah, I just feel like
Okay.
when people think that it's like flex when you actually spend a lot of money and you don't get the value of what.
Exactly.
Like some people they can say okay they went to this restaurant and they ordered this particular food. On the norms, the food can be like, let's say let's say like 10K, and then they spend over like 70K, and then they actually feel like it's a flex, but it's not. Like,
it's not. How would I pay so much? I'm not getting
exactly. You're not even getting
good customer service. But people are rude to me. You are coming late. You're bringing my order.
And speaking on the dress code thing, I feel like it still depends on, and this most of the time they do this to the women.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not going to lie, because I mean, women are always, sorry to say, but like women are always the ones telling story. If you do it for a guy, imagine a guy wears like a rubber slippers to a restaurant and they bouncing out. Last we just be like,
made the fashion, but we will
talk
now. Yes, we don't.
Women, they'll go to social media and they'll tell their story. So they do it for mostly. And one thing that I feel like restaurant owners, like what they understand now is that some people they can be like 2-3 girls. They'll just come in to the restaurant. They will not order more than maybe 2 Chapman.
And now,
but the pictures and the videos, and they will sit on that table.
Take our
I mean, imagine someone that wants to spend like over 200K, and you and your friends are just spending like 10-12K on that restaurant. They already lost money for that table.
So you
just
can't blame
because
them with
of
those policies.
So I can't really blame them. Yes, it's what they've seen.
Restaurant, I'm not supposed to mention it on the island. Like you said, you cannot even just come and take strawberry daiquiri, because you will see the caliber of people there, the kind of food. So you say you behave yourself.
So if someone tell you that, if they used to say, there's a saying that when you go to Rome, you behave like a
Romeo.
If you cannot deal with their
if you cannot do that, go to another place.
Yes,
not
now
only them they there now.
But those girls were ready to spend, and they never finished order. Just imagine 4 of them order cocktails 70K.
That one is crazy. That particular one is crazy.
But
now don't be all this anyhow cocktail. Now those cocktail where they bring smoke.
You know this internet.
Anybody
can fabricate story just for engagement.
Yeah, that's another.
No, this girl. I know my friend. She cannot. No, she did not made up that story.
She
was even showing me receipts. She was showing me pictures. I see the drink when we drink now. 70K, the 4 of us.
But you were saying something about the question about the food review in general. Like I think I didn't get the question.
Okay, the question is, what's your experience like in Lagos restaurant? Bad food, like your bad experience actually. We don't want the good one, because people should not come and give them credit. Let's tell them that what they are doing is bad.
I don't think I've
experienced any bad.
I'm trying to think, because I always do my research before I go to some. I'll not go. I feel not bad. My money don't go now. So I always do my research. I always ask people, like people that have gone there. I always research before so I don't really.
So what about you, Francisca?
About me, is maybe when I used to order, but if I go to a restaurant, I've not really. And again, like I said, my experience working with the food critic, opened my knowledge. So, like, number one, whenever he goes to the restaurant, I always notice that what is your most ordered dish.
Oh.
So if they have like 2,000 people come to the restaurant and one all of them are asking for this particular dish, that means that it's very good.
Very good.
So number one, if you decide to play it safe, you be like, okay, just ask the waiter, what is your most ordered dish, your most ordered drink? Some of them be like, no, if you pick, for waiters that know what they are doing, they'll be like, madam, no, it has happened before, choose this one.
Choose this
one.
Yes.
So except sometimes maybe they want to be like,
you're right,
generation. Be like, no, they'll be eating French food. We've not been to France. You're not the type that eats oyster. You're
right,
because I do ourselves. I don't think I've really had like bad experience like that, because I kind of have the knowledge. So when you're knowledgeable about something, that is why I said this food critique
knowledge is key.
Like I would say 80% studying, watching videos, and 20% eating.
Papa is very brilliant.
Yes, that's why
it's the biggest.
It's the biggest.
It's actually the biggest.
Like I said earlier, everybody, all the others
the
are
biggest.
like food bloggers. Maybe they're just
putting.
Because there was this lady that was lamenting on the internet. She was like, all these food bloggers, they'll be saying they don't know the right term. Chicken is chicken.
The chicken is chicken. That nurse, yes, in abroad.
Chicken is chicken.
Like, what is that?
Most of them don't even know the actual terms.
Yeah,
they don't know.
actually.
They're like, it was nice. Food review. It was nice. It was good. Anybody can wake up and say the food was
is
nice.
good. Yeah,
nice is relative.
What makes it?
Your own nice is different from my own nice.
So next question: what's the ridiculous amount you've spent in the restaurant? Was it worth it?
Wait, is it like
for
our money or like somebody else's money?
No, your money.
Be specific. Our money or someone else's money.
And women don't like spending their money.
I like that.
No, let's be real.
Nigerian women.
Asking Nigerian how much? They will not be
They'll tell you
how much have you spent. And was it worth it?
I've spent like I've spent like 40K,
Rich.
40K.
but not just meal.
Okay.
Me
You
and-
and the
me
girl. The
God.
girl.
Yeah,
Am I a
maybe.
stick lodge?
And it was worth it. Like it was worth it.
Was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth. Yeah,
But me, I'm not gonna lie. I shall not be the go
I don't
pay.
even know. What's
How did they pay?
but why are women like this? Why una go get money and no go fit pay for una own food?
We just get invited and
Do you
we laugh.
get? Do you get?
And we
I
eat.
just-
Sometimes,
and we eat and we order more. And
use
then
your
we
own
get
money. Even
takeaway.
if they invite you, say, "Oh, don't
food-
worry, I'll
Come on,
pay.
no.
I'll
You don't-
I'll
when you
pay."
don't spend
And
your
if-
money, food is always sweet. Just even if it's bad, like,
you
oh
see.
nice, just be ordering
You see.
everything.
And the funny thing is that when I go to restaurants alone, I don't take pictures like, oh, go to. But when it's somebody's money,
Because you don't know when next you enjoy that kind of life. You know when it's your money, it's inviting you that you can afford this, but let me just say this. But if it's someone's money, or that the ones that called me, I was on my own,
And you
I
get-
was resting.
and you get takeaway home.
You get?
I know, right? Sorry. So next question, how do you approach the process of reviewing restaurants in Lagos? What factors do you take into consideration when evaluating a restaurant and not turn out to be ash? Should I read the question again?
Yeah, I know. I understand.
You understand? Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like a thin line between you being honest and you being actually like ash about
Yeah.
it. But like, obviously, you're going to factors to consider is okay. How does this food taste?
Mhm.
How is their customer service?
Yeah.
How is the ambience of the place? Is it somewhere that is it like a date worthy place?
Mhm.
Is it like what, like you just consider a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of
factors
things.
basically? But I'm always like very keen on how the food tastes,
Okay.
the customer service,
Okay.
and
Ambience.
the ambience,
Mhm.
like, and also their price.
Price.
I always
Everybody's
check-
looking for affordable.
I
places.
always check
Word,
before I
word,
go. I
word.
always check
And
menu.
the tax, because you go and eat 5K
Tax
food, you
and
pay
tray,
20K,
and tray
20%
price.
tax.
See, do you know one thing that is vex me is that service charge, because my sister said something. My sister lives in UK. When she came to Nigeria, she said something.
Rich?
She was like, "Stop it." She said that like when she came here, so she was on the island, so she went to one restaurant like that. I'm not going to say that name. And
No,
then
don't
they
say
were
their name.
giving service. See, my body is itching me to say their name.
I know.
They were like billing her service charge, and she was like no, like that's not the way it works. Like in the abroad,
How
it's
much is
if
the
I
service
want
charge?
to.
Is it more than the food?
No, it's not more than food,
Okay.
but like the service charge is outrageous. I'm not going to lie.
Why? Which service charge?
Like
you know-
When have we said
she
you
said
put
it that
AC?
like
But you
it's
know
like
funny-
service charge is like me paying you to do your job. Like
Yeah,
you're
how?
doing your job. How am I paying you?
Exactly.
Like
What's
it's
it
if
concern
I
going with
want to.
overload?
Service charge is like tip.
Yes.
That's what she explained to me, and I was like, "Omo."
She
Yes,
prefers
yes,
to give.
yes, some
I think I've seen
restaurants-
Oyemkwe.
some
Oyemkwe,
restaurants
one
you-
guy like that on
some
one
restaurants
influencer on Instagram.
add
Mm.
VAT.
VAT.
VAT,
Yeah.
sorry, VAT. Then there's service consumption fee.
What's
Then
my
there's service.
business?
You don't used to read your receipts. I used to read.
That's
your
What's
true.
my
Yeah,
business?
consumption.
fee,
Yeah.
5%.
What's
that-
my business
and
with
then
You
that?
are paying to eat the food.
What's my business? Inside my belly.
Because
Inside
number
your
one,
belly.
the VAT does not even go to the restaurants. Number one, it goes to the government.
Okay.
So some people be like, you are doing 17%.
See,
Like
now that service
based
charge
on
vex
the
me, sir.
service charge,
That's my
like
own.
those charges
vex me.
don't even go to them.
Them.
We interviewed like a couple of restaurant owners and chefs. They be like, people will drag them that why is they'll say bistro, but your chicken and chips is 7,000 plus.
But like why is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like why is he like different in the abroad?
Abroad,
And that
and
place
this-
is even like
How will you be comparing the abroad to Nigeria? Can't you see
Nigeria.
your country? See, let's not even
Actually,
enter Nigeria
actually,
properly. Number
actually.
one, being in Nigeria is just headache. So you can understand that
it's a
nothing-
full-time job
It's
so
a full-
that you don't-
exactly
that you
that
don't
we didn't
get
sign up
paid
for. You're not even paid.
Getting
Yeah,
paid.
you're
Like,
not
it's
getting
not-
paid
don't
for.
Don't even compare. Don't even compare Nigeria to abroad.
You're
So,
right.
see,
Next,
this is,
next question. How important do you believe restaurant review and critics are to the success of a restaurant in Lagos?
I
think
feel it's
so.
very
Yes,
important.
next question.
So it's very important because like if you're a novice, I don't even know where to go to. Some of them might not even know something's on, like maybe they have a critic on Instagram, but you see Google reviews.
Yeah, Google.
Google reviews.
Yeah.
If you see the way some people take out their time
To
to
write.
Ah,
Yeah.
and it's like like food review from parking space from how you even get
Yes,
there.
they're very, very key.
Very important. Not that I'm going to one rest because it's on the island. I went out flood. I know island and water there.
And the funny, even people abroad too even make reviews.
Yes,
there.
I
read them
I
a
like
lot.
this. Yes, like all these, they are Lebanese restaurants and everything. It goes to the like when I see it, I'm like goes from the road to how they get it. Wait time is very important. It's not aside aesthetics, because number one, standard restaurants should be like their wait time should be like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yes.
To bring the food.
Yes, now.
Some 1 hour.
It's so much now.
There's so
Like
many,
that's like max.
a la carte.
Okay.
They'll have to like prepare it. They'll prep and they'll have to prepare it on the spot. You understand? So 30 to 40 minutes max is the wait time. If your wait time is not exceeding that, those are important questions. That's why when you see reviews, like important questions that goes into the review. Like what's the wait time? Not that maybe I came in hungry that I want to eat a lot.
You are wasting 1 hour.
So you already know that the wait time is 40. So if there's anything wrong, you have a right to reach out to the manager.
Okay.
So as a consumer, a lot of consumers don't even know the rights they have. So they don't know. You have the right to even ask the chef. There was a chef who interviewed, said that the joy of I think head chef in one restaurant and was like for the customers to actually call him that, please explain this meal. Not that you not say I ordered salmon kinikon with cheese kinikon, I was tasting like this. I didn't expect. No, you have the right to call them. That, please explain. How are you supposed to taste? You can add spice, but because black people don't read. They don't know. It's the truth. And again, I didn't know these things because I told you, like, based on knowledge. So there are some things that when I see people complaining about, I'm like, you guys don't have the knowledge yet. Because if I go to a restaurant, it's like, okay, I'll just sorry, please. They'll just be looking at me. But because I know this thing, you're paying for your money, you have the right until you leave that place. So like the review is very, very, very important because it makes or mar the restaurant or like your experience, or you can tell the person. And also a review, when someone makes a review, does not mean that it's as bad as they think or it's as good. It's based off their experience. That's why someone can give a review like
that's the thing.
Maybe Fash went here. Fash said I was dope, and I went to the restaurant.
It was bad.
It was based on and I do not have any what's that saying? Disclaimer that your experience is very, very different. But if 20 people say this restaurant is
it's just based on your experience.
Like one that don't have like good taste buds.
Yeah, true.
Trenches, someone that's been eating Trenches food, you now go to
Amala. But I prefer Trenches food to going to restaurants.
Pasta Alfredo.
Trenches food
will not taste nice because number one, some people don't even like cheese.
Cheese.
Like, if it's not pizza, they don't stand it. They like pepper. So you obviously complain.
Nigerians love pepper.
So you complain. So those are the factors. So like knowledge is very, very key in these restaurants factor. And the moment people educate themselves, you'll see that they'll be able to even stand their ground and be like, chefs. That's why I would say critic. You are a critic and you've not been challenged by a chef, then that means you've not started your job. Because you are criticizing what they are doing. So what makes you think you can criticize it? That means you must know.
No.
So you must know. So that I feel like I want to fight. I'm not fighting. I'm very
passionate. So last question. Finally, what advice would you give to restaurant owners or aspiring restaurateurs? English is hard, you. Aspiring restaurant reviewers, you. Anyhow you see in Lagos who are looking to improve the quality of their dining establishment and better serve their customers. Like, what advice would you give people that own restaurants or people, chefs, to
I just feel like just be consistent, because some restaurants like that, like if you go now, they are good. If you go another time, they're not. Like, and that way you're losing customers. Like, people don't want someone that, like, just be consistent.
And be ready to be open to correction. Not that someone will review and say you now block them.
Yes, I saw it on Twitter. Let's not talk.
There's another
Let's
brand.
not talk.
See, you people are just making me not talk in this place.
Like, if someone says that, this can be, I think, is it quality assurance in hospitality? Is it hospitality where the same food tastes the same over and over again? You should not block them if they say something. It's not good to tell.
If I have network issues, I can't transfer money. You embarrass me and all blah blah.
Guy, we live in Nigeria now. There's not even money in the economy right now. So we're going through a lot.
There's no money. So if I'm coming out to spend, and I tell you that, okay, I don't like this thing, you should work on this, and then you now block me. That's ridiculous.
That's just not. That's you showing you're not ready for correction and to improve because if you be like, oh, go, not be this restaurant we block this person because of it's like, no, I don't want that vibe.
Customers.
You understand?
So thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes, I did.
We did not drag them enough. We'll have part 2. Don't worry. I definitely want part 2. Don't worry. This time we'll have another 2 sets of Lagos restaurants. Exactly. So thank you so much. We've come to the end of our first episode, season 2. I still remain your host.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to see my face again. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button here, like, share, and subscribe. And again, subscribe again to Narrate TV. Please subscribe. Yes. Narrate TV. Subscribe to it. Share to your friends. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget to follow us on our social media page. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're there everywhere for you to give you good content. Bye-bye.
Bye.